Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. Oh, my sounds are off. Oh, there's a reason for that. I'll tell you what, we'll go have a look at that first, and then I'll go to the Wither stuff, because, let me change that actually. Wait, music and sound, let's put it back up to 18. And if we go over to the Apotheosis gear farm, it's changed. I actually did some stuff off camera. Amazing. Oh, yeah, that's why the sound was off. There we go. So, I've changed this slightly. I still have... Oh my god, it's so slow. Let me... There we go. I still have the barrels up here, which has got a few bits in it. Like that, and so on and so on. This is full up, actually. These are all legendary and all of that. So, I've changed this out. And now it's an actual manual-ish farm. So I do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn the volume off, just for a bit. There we go. So the reason I've set this up like this is, well, you can see I put some vector plates instead of, and nothing is spawning right now because they're all in there. But I put some vector plates. Everything gets funneled into the middle, and they all fall down from there. The fall, I think, is 40 blocks. And 40 blocks seems about right, I think, for letting the Enderman fall down and then take damage, right? Except that one there, who seems to have spawned in and has got full health. Weird. Anyway, most of these, and that one, okay, a few of them might have spawned in here, which is a bit poop, but I can do this, and we can clear out all of the Endermen in here. And they've all got basically 1 health. I'm using this Supremium sword because I've put Sweeping Edge on it. I didn't put that on my main sword for some reason, so I need to go back and do that at some point. But I've got a collection system all hooked up and running right now. Oh, I need to probably increase the amount of importers on my ender chest, I think. Anyway, so the way that this works is I've got a vacuum upgrade. So if I do this, it's got the fast pickup thing. It's got nebulous hearts, ender tears, ender pearls, inferium essence, and miniature heart, red heart thingies. So all the miniature red hearts are going into here. Heart. 1.4k now, flipping heck. Then I've got the exact same thing, but it's blacklist, so it picks everything else up. That's what this one here does. This then sends to this barrel over here. And then I've changed it, so I've just taken all of the armor, all of the tools, and all the Apotheosis gems. This is the whole reason I changed this, right? Apotheosis has got, like, the gems that we need for socketing and all of that, but yeah, so all of that goes into here, and then I've got another one right here, which literally just takes everything that is not a gem, and I've turned all of these off. So it just if it's an Apotheosis gem, it just doesn't pull it out of this. But the rest of it, which is going to be just the armor and tools, goes down into these 5 armor cabinets. So the armor cabinets are, I think they can hold 4,000, over 4,000 each of basically armor and tools, I believe. And underneath, this is such a janky setup to begin with, but this might stay like this, I don't know. Underneath, I've got loads of external storages all along these. I tried to hook this up with a storage, whatever it is, you know, the controller thingy. But it didn't want to link for some reason. I don't know. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think the armor cabinet links to the storage explorer, storage controller, whatever you call it. So instead, we just got a bunch of armor cabinets, and we've got a refined storage, really cheap refined storage system right here. It's just a controller, the external storages, and we've got the ender gate on the back to power it, and a crafting grid. It could just be a grid, if I'm honest. It probably should be a grid. It is getting all of the crappy drops as well, but I think that's fine. We could probably filter these out, chuck them in a trash can or something, but meh. I don't want to spend the effort. Everything in here is an Apotheosis piece of gear except for these bits, right? So we get the gems in here. We get the apotheosis gear down here. That's kind of how I'm doing it. So yeah, this one here picks everything up, like all of the ones I mentioned earlier, and just lobs it straight into the ender chest. The rest of it doesn't go into an ender chest. So I do have these things here. I've got capturing on this sword, right? I've got it on my my main sword as well, but I've got capturing on here, which means I am getting Enderman spawn eggs. So I don't even know what these are going to be useful for, but meh, it's fine. And then, yeah, we got a load of gems. There we go. We've got a flawless one right there. We could, if we get another flawless, we can turn it into a perfect. Got a bunch of these. Apparently, I was just talking to a bunch of people in the Discord whilst I was setting all of this up. Which, by the way, I'm going to attempt to do that from now on. Whenever I'm doing some prep, I'll try and hop in the Discord and then, you know, have a chat with you guys, because it's always fun when I'm chatting with everybody, right? But anyway, what was I saying? Where do we get that perfect? Oh, I made this perfect one and put it in here. Fair enough. Yeah, we got a load of these Ender Surge stuff now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get in the Discord a bit more and like chat with everyone. I think a load of people are playing Techopolis 2 right now, so I just popped in that chat whilst I was doing all of this. I was asking really irrelevant questions for them, but I think this was a cool little build. I mean, I did have to rip down my other build, which was a little bit less me having to whack them with a sword, right? But it doesn't work otherwise. If you don't get the kill yourself, even in a modular router, it doesn't seem to work. But I can just sit here, hack away for a while, and maybe pop in and get the ones at the back. I do end up picking stuff up if I do this, but meh. I did put down a demagnetizer because even though this is fast pickup, it's still not like instant, is it? So I just went through here over to this one. Got loads of these tyrannical gems now as well. That's pretty good. So I think Brawler is the one that I got. Oh, there we go. We got a flawless Brawler right there. So this one's really good for your armor because it gives you health, and then the ninja one. I don't know if I've got a ninja in here. Nah, never mind. There isn't a ninja gem. That might be just for all the mods 8. We did just see one of these gives like extra health. This one is max health. Ah, there we go. So the Warlord and the Brawler seems pretty good. Because that one gives you +8 max health, and that one gives you more percentage as well. So those are the good ones to get. We got the Guardian gem as well. That one gives armor toughness, so on and so on. So we got like a bunch of gems now. I think eventually what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to have to try and get Loot Pinata on my sword. I might put it on this sword if I'm honest, because this one's already got Sweeping Edge. But I do like that this has got everything else. Although this doesn't need mending, so maybe we do swap over to this premium sword. Ooh, I don't know. 27 attack damage, and that's 28, so this does do more damage. And I should probably go and make the Awakened Supremium Sword. Oh, and XP boost. I haven't set up any XP stuff over here. That's a good point. I just realised I've got like a bunch of XP. I could probably set up a modular router to pick up all of the XP for me as well, but meh. Anyway, that's the Enderman Apotheosis gem farm that we've got going. Let's pop back home and I will show you the other thing that I did between episodes. And I will turn back on the music, otherwise it's weird, right? It's weird playing when it's like quiet. So, as you'll notice right now, there's no wither spawner in here. That's because the wither spawner is, in fact, in here. So, I got this working. Eventually, I got this working. There was a comment. I forget who did the comment, but there was a comment saying, "Oh, you guys are stuck, aren't you? Go on. Get off. Get off." Okay, I need to maybe put a piece of white concrete right there. Yeah, someone mentioned, I'm actually just going to fall into this one and zip over here. Someone mentioned that you just need to throw the scroll. So say that the whatever it is, you know, the source jar was right here. You need to throw the scroll like next to the source stone for it to generate this. And it only cost me 90% of one jar. So that's the reason that I wasn't doing it before. It's because I was lobbing it right in the middle. That's my bad. I just didn't realise that that's how it was working. But yeah, all of these are being teleported over here, and then they'll get in mob crushed. And you can see it goes like do do do, and it just like deletes all of the withers that are over here whenever it finishes its cycle. And then we've got Modular Router bringing us a load of nether stars. Now, I will say, I don't know how long I've been playing today, probably like an hour. Yeah, about an hour, I reckon. And nether stars. We've got 35,000. I think we started with 5,000. Actually, I think it was less than that, like 1.2 thousand. And now we got 35. So that's pretty decent, I think. We got a good amount right there. Another way that we could like bolster that is by setting up multiple spawners. And I've had reports come through saying that you can get a spawn egg for the wither with capturing on your sword. So we do have capturing in here. Capturing. I haven't got that many. Oh, why have I got a capturing 5 on there? That's weird. Okay, can I make a capturing 5? I can. Interesting. I don't know where that one came from. Weird. Right, that might have come from... I don't know. Maybe I had it on something and I stripped it off and I didn't realise. But yeah, I've got a capturing 5 now, so I could put that on my sword if I wanted. I need to put sweeping edge. So another thing I did between episodes is I set up a sulfur, silicon, tungsten, and titanium seed. So we are getting quite a bit of those things, right? And we are getting quite a bit of just Inferium essence being turned into Insanium right now because... Poop. Is this thing full up? I didn't think about that. How do I see if it's full? No. 2.1 million is definitely not full up. Brilliant. But yeah, I'm getting Insanium essence because we get that from a wither when you use the mob crusher. And also, whenever I'm out at the Apotheosis farm, I also get Inferium from there. So it's pretty good. The silicon essence is really useful because we can do... Is it like that? Yeah, there you go. And you get a bunch of silicon out of it. So that's a decent amount of silicon we've got right there. It's probably like 3k silicon. Bit less maybe, but still. Tungsten. I looked up what this is used for, and I believe, for GregTech at least... Aha, found it. So the tungsten gear is used for the Advanced Large Miner 3. So that's the EV or IV miner. And then I believe the other thing that we've got, the... Where is it? Titanium. Again, Anna Kendrick. It's in my head right now. Titanium is turned into... If we can find it. Let's go off the gear. There we go. The large combustion engine. So I actually don't think we need these. I might actually swap it out and make like all of my tools out of titanium or something. I think they might be better. I don't know. I hope they are. That'd be good. They might last longer if you know what I mean. But yeah, that means we don't really need those at all either. I only set them up because you could. There was a seed for it, right? So I thought might as well. There's a bunch of bees that we could also set up, but I don't think we've got, you know, the stuff for it yet still. Yeah, all of these... This is a thing that someone mentioned, and that is the Productivity Omega. It actually says it on there. Also functions as a simulation upgrade and a block upgrade. So a few bees, they require blocks, and you can see right there we're getting sculk combs. I did not realise that. That's why this hasn't been going up. Because it makes blocks. Poop, I need to go fix that. To fix this, I'm going to use a crafter. And I haven't put power in this yet, but I will. I have put sculk combs in the whitelist right here. So we're going to do one of those. I'm going to put all of those into here. Oh dear. And then I'm going to set a recipe, just like that. Stick it in the middle. Apply. Gate. I mean, eventually all of these are going to need this. And then all I'm going to do is a puller upgrade as well for... Actually, I just need a puller upgrade. It's genuinely all I need. And that's going to turn all of these into combs. And then the combs are going to be sucked out. And then we're going to get all of these working. So I'm going to do that in all of the corners, right? So I need one over here, and then one over here. Right, there we go. I'm glad that I checked that. That actually unblocked everything, so I have all of these right now. That one also has it. Ooh, I need to stop that from happening. From it going in here instead. I'll just stick this in here for now. Wait, where's the one? Ah, over here. What was this one over here doing? Ah, this one doesn't actually interact with this. Okie dokie. So I just need to do... On this thing, we just need to set the draconic block. Like that. And then we're good, I think. There we go. Everything else should go through here, and it should be going into this. No, sorry, this. There you go. There's all the diamond combs going in. A load of these are working as expected as well. It's pretty good. Oh dear, I just realised I've gone like already 15-20 minutes. And I don't think I've got enough time this episode to do what I wanted to do this episode. So I'm going to save that for next episode. And that will be us making a Morgan and a Morgan killer thing. The thing that charges up the Morgan. So, I am going to spend the rest of this episode improving on our mob farms. Because that seems to be the way to go right now. I'm thinking about doing some more seeds as well. But I was looking through the mystical seeds. At mystical seed. There we go. We could make the air, earth, water, and fire. I mean, these give us... These fire essence are actually pretty good. You can make a bunch of stuff out of it. So it could... maybe it's worth doing that. I think it might be, to be fair. Or what about the water essence? Yeah. I think we're going to need to make these anyway because of the awakening. We need to use a bunch of essence for that. Yeah, that is a good point. I have a plan. I might put the mystical killing machine, whatever it's called, the thing in here. So if I put the sword in here. Mystical. I swear. No, magic. Oh, wait, it doesn't go on this sword, does it? It has to go on a supremium sword or a mystical sword. So let's grab this one. We can stick this one in the item filter. Mystical Enlightenment. So we are going to stick that on here. Now, we're actually not going to stick it on here. What I plan on doing with this is we're going to strip all of the enchantments off of this. Just going to do that. There we go. And then we're going to make the book anew because it actually costs less levels if you apply all of the enchantments at the exact same time. So that's what we're going to do. Let me grab that sword again. Okay, go on, stick that in there. So I want to get capturing 5. I didn't realise we had a capturing 5. That's pretty awesome. Bane of Villagers, new. I know we definitely need looting, so we'll put looting on there. This is, yeah, Mystical Enlightenment. We got a bunch of those somehow. You can probably fish those up, to be fair. That's probably where I'm getting them. Severing, increase the chance for reliquary drops. Yes, please. We'll have one of those. Sharpness, obviously. and sweeping edge. And why not? We'll put a soulbound on there as well. Beautiful. Right, and now I could use an applicator for this, but I do like the one from Industrial Foregoing, the enchantment applicator. Only issue with that is I don't think it works with stuff like looting above level 3 or whatever the highest level of looting is normally. At least it never used to. And I don't really want to find out. So we are just going to use the classic little anvil. And if we're going to do that, I'm going to get rid of all of my levels, because I don't want to waste all of our levels. So store all levels. How much is that going to cost? Did not plan that, but that is nice right there. So let's get that amount of levels. There you go. Got that amount of levels, and let's make the super powerful sword. And this has got mystical enlightenment on there. So you know what? Sod changing all the mob farms up. My plan was going to be, I was going to change all of this. And I was going to make a mob masher for each spawner and have them in little pods. Because I used to do these like little weird Tide Pod looking things back in the day. I haven't done them in a little bit though, to be fair. So if we do that, these are all going to spawn in here. And I should be able to just like whack away. Okay, I need to like pick one and like pick on him. Okay, it's taken longer than I thought it would. That's probably enough. Cognitive dust. Oh my goodness. How the heck do I get out of here? There we go. Right, now I can turn this all back on. Okay, these should go away after a little while. That was a bit crazy. Okay, they're all disappearing slowly. I think the ones in the corners right here we can kill, because they're not being picked up, because they're not in the box. I was just putting stuff away and I found I've got a soul receptacle. Now, you might remember in All the Mods 8, there's no recipe for it yet, but in All the Mods 8 we needed a soul receptacle for the creative Ars book. So I'm glad we got one of those now, because it took us right up until like the last couple of episodes to get that soul receptacle previously. And we've got it here right now. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the Awakened, if I'm honest, the Awakened Supremium, but I mean, it's a good thing to unlock. I did have a comment last episode from, who was it? I think it was probably Gothboy, right? And Gothboy said, the guy that hates Mystical is always back up Mystical. I'm only doing this Mystical because of you guys. I wouldn't normally do Mystical if it was up to me, but yeah. That does remind me, I need to get all of this essence out of here. We should probably store this. Maybe in a drawer? I think a drawer would be a good idea, but yeah. Anyway, right, let's pop back up. So, I'm making some air agglomeratio. I love the name of that, I must admit. I rag on mystical agriculture all the time, but I really do. I love the mod. It's just, it's OP, right? So I try not to use it. Oh, these ones are annoying because you have to do it one at a time. So we were just setting up the agglomeratio. Agglomeratio, what a name. And I got onto the fire agglomeratio and I needed lava buckets. So I am going to go set up infinite lava because it's been far too long. This is technically orange, orange, orange. I'm not sure why it's not showing properly, but... And since we don't have, like, mechanism, for example, I'm just going to use pipes, because, why not? And if we do that pipe thingy, do one of those. Which one's the one? That one there. There we go. Stick that there. That's going to go into this drawer. I put 4 buckets of lava in there because I went and collected them, and then I was like, you know what, I should set this up properly. This is a fluid drawer, classic. I put some diamond upgrades in there. I could technically make the upgraded version of this, but it does use a smithing template. So I don't know if I can be bothered to do that, if I'm honest. But anyway, I put that in there, and I put an external storage on there. So when we set up infinite lava, which I'm going to do in a sec, we've got this. I need a pipe. Single pipe, that'll do us. And we got this. This is all we need for infinite lava. Oh, actually, we need a hand crank. Surprised I haven't made one of these yet. So, hand crank, and we'll pop over to Blaze. And I'm going to come down here. We need to do it in a chunk, so let's do it here. No, let's do it. Let's do it over there. So, that is this one. No, this one here? Yeah. Stick that down, and there's the thingy on that side. Just stick this on there. We need to just shift and then right click it. And it should go below the lava. That one's on top of the lava. That's below the lava. I like to put it down a little bit further just in case. And that's basically it for infinite lava. You just stick this on the side. I actually made a whole video on this. Just discussing like the ways that you can do it. I think that is on there right now, so I can stick that in. And like that. Tapping the mantle, which, let's get away from that because that's very, there you go. Pump from a body of lava large enough to be considered infinite. So basically, most of these lava pools in the nether are infinite lava because it needs to be over 10,000 source blocks. And I believe it can only happen with lava. Where am I? You know what? Let's do a /home. It can only be lava because I know someone tried to do it with like liquid XP or something like that, and they filled up a whole area with liquid XP. Didn't work like that. So if you were thinking you could make a massive bowl and put like 10,000 block or 10,000 things of whatever liquid you've got in that bowl and then it be considered infinite, it is a config, I believe. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. So I've got this here, which is making us like the bucket of latex water. Let's make the bucket of lava. Bucket of lava. What's that one there? Fake bucket of lava. Interesting. Okay, weird. So we want to do this. So a bucket of lava and a bucket. So this is like the equivalent of a bucket, right? Turns into a bucket of lava. Perfect. And we can just stick that in here. You need to fill this up, otherwise it tries to go in here. Very strange, but that's what we faced before. So I'm going to make 4 of these. And hit start. I definitely chunk loaded that, right? Yeah, looks like it's going up. Doesn't look like it's going up very quickly though. Oh wait, that's thousands of buckets right there. Ew. So it went up very quickly. Wow, that might actually fill up before, like, wow, in the next couple of episodes that'll probably be full, which is insane. What were we doing? Oh yeah, buckets of lava. So I'm going to make fire agglomeratio. Now, I did forget that I put this upstairs, so I'm going to have to go all the way back up. You know what? We haven't done one of these on camera in a while, so there we go. This is below the farm, so if I go up one more, there's the farm. I do keep getting a couple of seeds every so often. I don't know why, but I think must catch it on the correct tick. But I think that's fine. So let's do the fire one first. Stick that on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That make us the fire, and then I can just slap all of these down. Fire. That one got collected. Brilliant. And there we go. That was easy enough. We got the fire, earth, water, air, and we got another diamond seed. So that must have come from all the way down in our basement. We've got like a bunch of hopper botany pots, and one of those is the diamond one, right? So I think a few of these I've already replaced with like the squid ones. 2, 3. Let's make these ones here the elemental, because then we'll have a corner of elemental, and then I'll just stick the Oh my goodness, that was like a douche douche douche. Okay, I can stick these away. What? Oh. Remember last episode, I was like, where did the corn go? It's because it's called maize. Beautiful. Right. So, how do we do this? I might make another level up at the top of that. Yeah, I think that's probably where we're going to have to put it. I'm going to make another level, and I'm going to set up the, what's it called? Mystical altar, the second set of altars. So we get that one for one thing, and then we need, is it 8 of these? I always forget how these work. I'm going to make it 8 anyway. I think it's 4. Oh, poop. Okay, that's fine. There you go. And I'm going to need some white concrete as well. Right, I've made myself a little area up here. Little room. So it's right above here, and then above this is, you know, so it's in this sort of dome section right there. And this is where we're going to stick this. So where's the middle? I think that's the middle. Yeah, I knew it was only 4. I don't know why I made 8 of these, but meh, it's fine. Now, the way that I like to fill these up, these are to make the awakened, right? The way I like to fill these up is, you guessed it, modular routers. Why do I keep getting these seeds? I think they keep popping out the sides. But yeah. So we're going to make some modular routers, and I might make it so... How do we do this? Probably up here. I'll do a network receiver and stuff. Right. Once I set this up, I tell a lie. I didn't use modular routers. I just used exporters. And trying to click on it. I just put the essence type in and a stack upgrade, because once this gets used, it'll just put another stack in straight away, right? And for this, awakened, can I right click on this? Or does it just tell us? Oh, okay, that's how you make it. Okay. I might make the bee at some point. What do you reckon? It's probably a good idea to make the bee. What do you get out of Awakened Supremium? The bee, I mean. You probably get just regular Awakened Supremium. That might be the way we do it. We'll have to make 2 Supremium bees. One's gonna be turned into an Insanium bee. I can't be asked to get into bees right now, so we'll come back to bees, I think. But, where was it? This is how we can make ourselves all of the stuff. Oh yeah, we can make the gear and everything. I don't know if I want to make the gear, because it's a little OP. I know you can get creative flight from this. I'm just convincing myself to do everything today. I might do the creative flight. You know what, sod it, let's get the creative flight today. I know we've got like badass armor. This armor looks absolutely amazing. But what we can do is we can always stick it in the cosmetic slot. Because the awakened armor, even though it's got like the little, you know, the ears on it and everything, it doesn't show up in game, and that's always disappointed me. I'm just finding any, like, if I hover over it, it looks like a normal, like, diamond helmet. Yeah, always disappointing. But anyway, yeah, I might have to make these, because that'd be kind of good, I reckon. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna first off we'll make the. Wow, we have to make Awakened Supremium, right? So to do this, look up the block recipe, right? And then you go Earth Essence, Cognitive Dust, which we got a minute ago. Need that enchantment to do that. And a Supremium block, so we can make one of those. Supremium. I've got an autocraft for it, but let's get 2 stacks of Supremium, which is half a stack of Insanium. And that should get us 14 of these. I'm only going to do 8, because I don't think I need more than 8. So we'll stick those back in. And then we need the Cognitive Dust. Cognitive Dust. There it is. So, 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was about to say, is this the only thing that needs Cognitive Dust? It does. Okay, so I can't put like an exporter for Cognitive Dust. That's fine. Might get some hoppers just so then it's a little bit more automated. Right, there we go. We've got Awakened Supremium being made. And then all I need to do is right click that, put that one down. Job done. The way this is working is I'm just hoppering in some cognitive dust. I'm actually going to make, how much should I make of this? Okay, there we go. Did that go in my system? It did. Okay. I was about to say, I think the thing downstairs got it. Anyway, I'm hoppering in cognitive dust into this, and it should be enough. Missing essence. Ah, that'll be why. Okay. So we are currently missing some air essence. So we just got to wait for that to come in. There we go. We've got 5, so we just need more air. I could make some more seeds. That'll make everything quicker. We have got ourselves 3 of the awakened supremium thingies. So we can now use this to make all of the stuff. Whilst I'm up here, I'm going to make the supremium gear. And then we can upgrade it. Right, there we go. Got ourselves the supremium gear. And I've been slowly just, yeah, upgrading these. So we've got a decent amount of awakened supremium right now. Which is not bad. Right. How do we make the rest of this? Okay, so we need the gems. We need the awakened supremium, like, gemstone? Okay, we can do that. Let's make the ingots first. So we need 8 altogether, I think. Okay, 8 of those. Supremium. There's 8 of those, and then we need the gemstones. 8 of those as well, easy enough. And now, all we do is we get rid of that, and we can kind of get rid of all of the cognitive dust and all of that as well. So what I'll do is I'll take this out, and I'll put 4 in like that. Get rid of that. Put the other 4 in, get rid of that. 4 in, get rid of that. 4 in, get rid of that. And now I can put in like the helmet, and I just need to wait for essence. Because it's not overly, you know. Okay, it is pretty quick down there. It's massively quick, but we still got to give it a little bit of time to get all of the essence together. So I'm going to wait for that to happen. And then I'll upgrade all of these to Supremium. In the meantime, though, again, we can do an in the meantime. Mystical. There's some upgrades we can get. That's not the upgrades I was thinking. What are they called? Augments? Augments. Yeah, so the one that I really want to get is the flight augment. That's just done in the infusion altar. Okay, we could do that. Easy enough. Where's my white elevator? There it is. So we're down here now. And we need the flight augment. And we could probably put some other augments on here, like health boost. Sounds good. After an absolute phenomenal amount of time, meaning less than a minute, I've decided to go with flight, health boost 5, absorption 5, and step assist. I think step assist would be really cool. I can get rid of like all of my stuff. Ooh, before I put, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, before I do any of this, I can strip all the enchantments off these and put them on my new armor as well. Ooh, I like this. What the heck is this thing? Oh yeah, they changed it, so you have to, there's tiered versions of the infusion crystal now. I was kind of fortunate, I made mine before they changed that. That's the tiered crystals mod. Okay, fair enough. Right, so the first one I'm going to do is the step assist. We need some tertium. So there's my tertium. I need to make more of this. Where is it? Issue is it keeps bouncing about, so I can't like click on. Oh, I got it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then what is it for that? Just any sort of stairs. Stair. Hopefully spruce works. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to put these in order, by the way. I know it kind of looks like you do normally, but no, you don't have to put these in order. And there's the step assist, and it went in the, yeah, got sucked up. Step assist. Awesome. Oh crap, these can only go in certain things. I didn't realise that. So this has to be chest plate. That can just be in any armour. That can be in any armour, and that has to be in either the legs or the boots. Okay, I'll put that in the boots. The next one we will do is... let's do the flight one, just because we're right here. So I need some nether stars and some supremium. Supremium. I mean, it will always make 4, right? So 1, 2. There we go. And do we have any nether stars, I wonder? No, we've got only a few. Oh dear. Sorry, I'll stop doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and plonk. And that'll be the flight augment. I don't exactly know how to add these though, so I need to have a look through, because I tend to, as I said, I tend to not do mystical because, I don't know, I've had to do it so many times. Although they've added quite a bit. I did want to try out, actually. I wanted to try the, what is it? The harvester again, because the one we're doing up there is pretty good, but I want to see how the actual, you know, the one from mystical is. Because if it's not really, really quick, then it's not overpowered, and that's hats off to them. Right, I'm going to get the final tier of the absorption. I wonder if the helmet's done. I bet it is. There we go. Where is my... that's right there. Oh, awakened helmet. Oh, it flipping got taken in, didn't it? There we go. So this has 2. I swear it says here that it doesn't have 2. Oh, it does say that it's got 2 empty augment slots. So we can have 8 altogether. Oh, set bonus, plant growth AoE. Okay, we can stand up there and get... stand down here, I mean, and grow everything quicker when we got this armor on. Okay, so we can make like a bunch more augments. I'm only going to make the 4, I think. Just for, and you know what? Let's just use the 3. Stick that one in. There you go. Fingers crossed I've been AFK, or not AFK. I've been here the whole time, but fingers crossed I've got enough essence. Oh, I'm getting close though. That's not bad. The air one always seems to take longer. I don't know why. Okay, whilst that is doing its thing over here, I can put the Awakened Supremium chest in, and we can put Flight. And we can put the Absorb Health, why not? So now, if I take this off, we got Absorption, and I can probably turn my jetpack off, which is this button. We've got Creative Flight. This is not the best place to show it, but Creative Flight. Ah. I do like this. I like that you get Creative Flight from doing this, but I always feel dirty doing Mystical. I think it's because, as I said, I rag on it so much that, yeah, it's kind of my fault. So that is Supremium. We want to put in the helmet. That has to go on the boots. Or the legs. Okay, good to know. Just to show you what this armor looks like. It's like orange and a bit of red because I've got Supremium leggings and boots, right? But these are awakened. Like, you'd think you could have a bit more of a badass armor. Where's the ears? I just want the ears on this. That's all I want. There we go. I can put the... There we go. We got the awakened. I put... what was that? That was step assist. So I've now got step assist as well. I did make another air seed. So as you can see, I've already got like 28 air essence just whilst I was waiting for that. So you get 2 instead of 1 for the rest of them. Oh, here we go. Last piece right there. In our attic. Stick that on. White elevator. There we go. We have like an AoE effect right now. So, last thing I will mention before we end the episode, I think, is the Supremium watering can does not work in All the Mods 9. I think there's a config. There is a config you can go like change if you want to. I don't want to change it because I don't know. I don't want to change it. So if you do want to go change that config so it works with fake players, then I think in my episode, my Mystical Agriculture episode, my original Mystical Agriculture episode for All the Mods 9, there's a very, very handy comment that's on there that describes the exact steps. So go and check that comment out, and yeah, give it a like if you found it really useful and you are going to use it, because it's always useful, right? But yeah, let's get away from here. I'm going to go all the way back down. I've got a load of essence on me because I picked a load of stuff up. That's fine. I did put my cosmetic armor on, so it does look like this. Because otherwise, I'm just an orange boy. Now, this does, before I finish the episode, this does sort of mean that's the end of the jetpack, I think. And it's also the end of the bunny hoppers. And the backpack, wherever I put the backpack. This one? No. This one? Yeah, there you go. Take the backpack off. So, the Blaze backpack, you have served us well. I've had you on for ages. The reason I can get rid of these is because these two gave me, like, full damage immunity. And, you know, that was just for getting around. But now I have creative flight. I can just fly about. And I don't take any fall damage. I could go all the way up the top there and jump off. And I'd be fine. That's just because we've got creative flight. We got it unlocked, meaning we don't take any fall damage. Which is awesome. Do I upgrade this sword? I wonder if I upgrade this sword, will it retain all of the enchantments? I should give it a go, at least, right? But, as I said, next episode we are going to get the Morgan unlocked. And we're going to set up a little spawn area for the thing that you need to kill with the Morgan. To get the Morgan's, like, base cap all the way up. I'm going to try, in one episode, to get to 2,000 attack damage. Don't ask why 2,000. Maybe 1,000. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. 1,000 or 2,000. What do you want to see next episode? Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.